when you start getting into realms like that, you have no idea what will work and what won't work. And Una's Blackguard is amazing, amazing Magic card though. Um, so we do know that for a fact. Una's Blackguard is very, very good. Like Cran, so like Murderous Rider, just like Brazen Borrower here, it's the same way. You only see Petty Theft is when it's on the stack. You don't see it when it's in the graveyard, your hand, or in play. It's always a creature. So. Annoying. Sorry, I was talking to my wife. I didn't catch what you said. Something about artifact creature. So there's an artifact creature. It's a 5/5 for 2 colorless that says if a player has no cards in hand, that this creature can attack or block. It can't attack or block if a player has cards. If a player does not have no cards in their hand, basically. And because rogues, Blackguard basically gets your opponent to have no cards in hand very quickly, for the most part, and start top decking. You may want to consider playing that card because it's a 5/5. Now, it's only useful if they have no cards in their hand. My turn. So we can do that. Hold. I would like to kill this. Take him off all mana. Go and Sprite. Adventurous Gargoyle. I do not know what that does. Hold up, counterspell, Brazen Borrower. This is the worst part about Murderous Rider is the fact that I can't play it at instant speed. And that is why we don't tap out. Although it might be good to do now. I think I can. Get some lifelink going on. Got a Vortex if he plays anything crazy. Bantress Gargoyle. 4/5 flying. Gargoyle can't attack defending. Has 7 more cards in the graveyard. Can't block unless you have 4 more cards in hand. Each player mills a card. Interesting. This would be a problem, but I'm gaining life now, so it's not really a problem anymore. Vantress Gargoyle, I can see some positives there. So as long as they're, but it also has some limitations. So, well, this isn't good. So assuming I'm gonna lose 2 creatures here. I may take the opportunity to bounce the Kathos to his hand. Or okay, so he's getting rid of this. Do I want to bounce this or not? Beginning of your I think I'll bounce. Oh. Planar Incision. Yeah, we talked about that. Exile artifact or a creature. Then return to the battlefield under its control with +1/+1 counter on it. Yeah, it dodges a lot of stuff, but we talked about Ephemerate being better. And it is still better. Because of the rebound. So alright, and we're just chilling here. So we are in control a lot. So, well, Brazen Borrower. I forget how the stack works. I'm just trying to use it for Black Arts Energy. Stack works for what? I was able to test planar incision in response to a spell. Alright. Spell. Does it allow you to counter the spell, or does it resolve after the spell does? So the way Spell Setter Sprite works is the Spell Setter Sprite, the card, the spell, goes onto the stack. Okay? It then resolves. So Spell Setter then resolves. And then when it resolves and hits the battlefield, it triggers Spell Setter Sprite's ability. Okay? And that ability then goes onto the stack. Okay? And I need to protect this. And I don't want to, but that's how I'm going to win the game. I probably should have attacked with this token too, but... Well, is it that important? Or do I just let it ride? Because then I have... Because he's going to try to play that other enchantment. Or, yeah. I'm going to let it go. Bye-bye, Borrower. Wish you were there. He should be at 10 life. I should have attacked here, but... Not attacking is not the worst thing in the world either. So, I'm just trying... Except for Black Earth's energy. Yeah, like Cran, I told you... I think it was you that I told a long time ago. The stack in Magic the Gathering is by far the hardest thing to understand in Magic the Gathering. Once you understand the stack, once you can manipulate the stack in any way, shape, or form that you can imagine, everything is really good at that point. So... Do I go ahead? I don't really care about these tokens. So we're going to attack with our flyers. So we'll do 3. Ooh, good. And then we'll get full value out of this. So... So yeah, I would say that the first thing you need to learn, like, phases of the turn. Oh man, why don't I have a counterspell? This is so bad. I mean, I can tuck the Fury itself, but it's such a... I hate it so bad. Like, this feels so bad, guys. So, we'll... get rid of that. At least I have one blocker, but he can attack with the Pyromancer for 3, and it'll be pumped. But yeah, I definitely work on the stack, understand it, and I can kind of give you some ways to do that efficiently. You're going to have to work on it, you know. It does take time. I don't think I was able to master how the stack worked for quite a long time. I think every player does. It's the last thing usually that, as a Magic player, you truly understand. So, and then after that, you've pretty much mastered everything else, and then it just becomes knowing interactions. So, and cards in your mental card library. Like, how many cards do you know up here in your head? So, that's why I want to switch to MTGO. Because I can't test out spell stutter synergies on Aria. Yep. Well, and spell stutter is, yeah, I know what you mean on that. So, jeez. So I can tuck. I could tuck this. Jeez, man. This is he is just playing a deck that destroys my deck. Okay. I'll let that resolve. I'll let him attack. I'll tuck this. With Snapcaster Mage. But I'll let him attack first. So. Cool. That's what we want to see. Yeah, MTGO gives you that ability. Obviously, they want you to play both or whatever. I mean, I've been playing MTGO for years, so it's an easy choice for me. Alright, so we'll, on his draw step, actually we won't do anything on his draw step. We'll see what he does, because we're definitely going to, the token he attacks with, we're definitely bouncing that, for sure. And maybe I should just go ahead and V-click here at the same time, but if he has another crazy, if you have something else that's crazy up his sleeve, like another Faerie or something, about to find out, aren't we? Blood Moon, eh? Okay, well I can cast both of these, so I'm kind of glad I didn't, but we're gonna borrow her in. We're gonna hold up V-click, because we can V-click on his draw step and make sure he doesn't have anything crazy. We can play through this Blood Moon. We're far enough along. Nice. Other than the Blood Moon, so I have to choose between. I just hold up counter, I guess. So he's dead in 2 turns. Man, I don't know anything he would play that can get through counterspell. That V-click would just be better. So we'll play this, and because I have to choose one. Obviously, I would if I had all my mana to available, and these weren't mountains. Bolt. He should be bolting me. I have a Bitter Blossom. What is he doing? That's another. This is a big reason why you don't V-click here. Alright, he is heavy with the non-creature spells. So, Thoughtseize is fine. think search is too slow. Search might come out of the deck, actually, in general. EE comes in. We'll bring this in because it's a slower matchup. V-click comes out. Borrower's fine. The Echoing Truth is good, and it's good because of Blood Moon. Spell Snare is subpar here. He plays 1 and 3 drops. He doesn't play 2 drops. And I say that, but watch him play like a 2 drop on turn 2. So. Yeah, we can keep this. Ooh, boy. Okay, we're gonna... I was gonna tar pit, but with this, we're gonna put E on 1. This is pretty strong. Any Cowboy Bebop fans in the crowd tonight? This one's for you. Ooh. Well, that stinks. And there's that 2 drop. Not that I would have mana to counter it or anything, but just saying. With my luck, here come the 2 drops. Out of the sideboard. I'm gonna put 15 2 drops into my 1 and 3 drop. 1 and 3 drop heavy deck. I was thinking the synergy with Blackguard to also protect, which I'm weighing might be better in Ephemerate, and just for tempo purposes. Kind of like an instant Riptide that adds +1 on counter. Yeah, it's... Yes, I know what you're trying to get at with the planner. Like I do. The thing is I don't know, and it hits artifacts. I get that too. It's just not... You can force it. You really can. But, I mean, you could just splash 1 tri-land and play Ephemerate. You know? And then try it out and see if it can handle it. Because the 1 mana does matter. It does. I don't... Like, you could splash Ephemerate, 4 Ephemerate in there with 1 tri-land. And you'll probably get away with most things that you want to do. So, just saying, man, from a deck building standpoint. But yeah, you can force it too. I mean, the counter's not going to win you games, though. That's not how Blackguard wins. Blackguard wins by going wide. A land would have been nice there. Ooh. the bolts. The bolt will hurt later. You make 3. Okay, we'll hit that. We hit that because he has to hit a land drop to play the Karn. And I actually consider taking the bolt there too. It's actually relevant. Okay, so he misses land drop. Okay. We can counter anything in his deck. We're not worried about that. You know, we can counter 2 things in his deck. So we just need lands of our own here. Okay, land. Nope. And the lightning bolt is relevant for when I play subtlety, because he'll immediately nuke it. I don't care if he hits the Snapcaster. Okay, he still has Karn. Cool. Alright. We'll snap, drown something. So. And now he's going to play Karn. Which in this case... I just subtlety it back to his hand. And then counter the... Or to the top of his deck or whatever. He put that on top. He put the Karn on the bottom. So he has Bolt plus 1 card in hand that we don't know about. So we can counter whatever else he has. Not too worried about it. Yep. And I was worried about that, but that's fine. We got 1 swing in. And the Blood Moon went away. Good. Okay. Do I want a fresh draw? No. We'll hold off. I'll take the snap. We hold up the defense. So we don't know any of the cards in his hand. So he tucked the Karn, so we're not worried about it. So unless he has another one, we don't care about that. There it is. We tempoed them out, guys. All these answers. All the answers in the world. Even if this happens, we tuck it with the vortex. So. Mm-hmm.